what should today's video be about? Seriously? I said only one! All this rain is making me pretty thirsty. Come to think about it, I don't think I drank any water today. Well, maybe just a glass or two, but really not that much. What would happen if I drank a gallon of water every day? Hey friends, what up? It's Riss here, and today we have a fun video. I feel like I say that for every single video, but this one is gonna be fun. It's going to be a little challenge. I am not sure if I drink enough water on a day-to-day basis. Like, I try and be mindful of it. Honestly, I don't feel like I get enough because 4 p.m. will roll around and I'll be like, I think I only drank like a couple glasses of water, maybe. Because the thing is I thought that if you drank tea or like carbonated water, then that counted as water. But then I was listening to a podcast and they were saying that literally the only thing that's water is water. So when you're drinking all these other different drinks, it doesn't count as water. And things like tea and coffee, they actually dehydrate you more. So if you start your day off with a coffee and you drink no water, that's worse than starting out with no water at all and not the coffee. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see how much of a difference it would make if I'm being mindful about how much water I'm drinking every day. Because I also read something else too. Your body can't actually burn fat unless you have enough water. I'm sure that that is true because there's a lot of processes that can't go on without enough water. But could not drinking enough water be maybe potentially holding you back from losing weight? Maybe it's affecting your hunger cues. Because the other thing is too that I know for sure is that when I'm super thirsty, my brain, or I think this is just in general, your brain kind of gets mixed up cues between like hunger and thirst. So if I'm like super hungry and I literally just drink some water, I won't be anymore. And then if I know that I'm not hungry after I drink the water, then I'm like, okay, I wasn't really hungry, I was just thirsty, you know? And another thing that I've noticed is if I drink a tall glass of water right before I have a meal, honestly, that meal will fill me up a whole lot more, even when I'm drinking while I'm eating, all that sort of thing. But basically what I'm gonna be doing, it's good. I don't know why I'm so excited about it. I'm just excited to see how the results will be. I'm going to be drinking 1 gallon of water every day for the next 5 days. And currently it is Monday night. It's the 14th, so June 14th. So for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the next 5 days, I'm going to be drinking a gallon all those days. And how I'm going to be keeping track and measuring is I normally drink water out of these shaker bottles. My boyfriend got me a ton of these from our local supplement store because whenever he goes, he just picks them up and he gets a bunch of free ones. So it's perfect. And you can put protein shakes, all that good stuff. How I'm going to keep track is basically in 1 US gallon, there's 3,785 milliliters. So if there is 700 milliliters in just one of these, then about 5.4 full cups of these is gonna equal 1 gallon. So I'm just gonna say 5.5, just round it up. So 5.5 of these every single day. And so I have 6 different bands on here, and you can also use elastic bands as well. Those might stick a little bit better. But anyways, every time that I drink a full one of these, I'm gonna take one of these off, and then once I get to this yellow one at the top, then I'll just fill up halfway for the 6th one. So it's gonna end up being 5.5. So once I drink another one, I'll just keep taking them off. Oh my gosh, you guys will not believe this. It literally landed right on this. That's nuts. This aloe was sitting on my desk, and when I flicked it off, it literally, the smallest things just excite me, you know? Let's see if I can do it again. Oh, that just went behind my desk. I'm not gonna do that anymore. 5.5 of these, and when I first calculated that, I was like, 5.5 of these, that doesn't sound too bad. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, geez, that's actually quite a bit because I'm a trainer, right? So I'm at the gym all the time. I'm moving around and everything. So it's going to be tricky to remember to be drinking that water and be mindful of it. And even like a regular day-to-day, you know, when you're working, doing school, whatever you might be doing, it can definitely be a challenge to remember to drink water. Like you wouldn't think that it is, but it is, you know? So I'm really interested to see what kind of effect this is going to have. I'm going to be doing it for the next 5 days, and then at the end, I'll tell you guys the overall results and how it went, but excited to see the results, so stay tuned. Hey guys, I just woke up. It is Tuesday, so this is day 1, and I'm gonna drink one full one of these before I even go have breakfast and start my day. I have 3 bands left, so, and this one's like more than half. And it's already 8 p.m, so I gotta chug 2.5 more of these by the end of the night. Alright guys, please don't mind my frizzy hair. You've probably noticed in my videos here and there, I do have like curly hair, right? So whenever it's humid or hot or I'm sweating, any of those things, my hair just goes complete frizz mode. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. But anyways, I have 1/2 of these left, and then that's it for day 1. And overall from day 1, I'm feeling good right now. I have a lot of energy, like my day's pretty much done, but I still have energy. I'm feeling really good. I wouldn't say that I was like thirsty or anything. And the other thing is I didn't have like cravings, and I didn't feel as hungry. Like usually after I eat dinner, I have like a sweet tooth and I want like a little snack or like maybe a piece of fruit or something sweet, something like that. But honestly, like I'm not really feeling like I need that right now, which is good. So, you know, I ate enough for the day, drank enough for the day. But it was pretty difficult to do, especially while I was at work. Like I had to be mindful about, you know, how many elastic bands I'd left. Like you saw when I came back, I still had quite a bit to drink, but day 1 is gonna be complete. Cheers. Guys, this is harder than I thought it was gonna be because I still have 2 bands, so all of this and another half to go, and I'm literally about to go to bed. Like I'm really tired. So it's actually like pretty difficult. Like I have to be more cognizant of making sure that I'm drinking water every so often, so I'm not like chugging it throughout the night. So this would be an end to day 2. Hopefully day 3 I won't have this excess amount to drink at the very end of the night, but we'll see. Cheers to day 3. Still got 3 more. This is not good. I still have 6 bands, and it's already 12:30 p.m. So I've not been drinking nowhere near enough water. It's a big problem. Hey guys, just a day 4 update. Tomorrow's gonna be the last day, so it's almost 2 o'clock, and I still have 5 bands on here. And I think it's actually harder to drink water because I thought, like, the thing is I had a smoothie for breakfast, so I was already drinking something. So if you already have a drink like a smoothie or like coffee or like tea, then it's kind of hard to keep in mind that you have to drink water as well because you're already drinking something. So I think the days that I have those sort of things, I'm not drinking nowhere near enough water. So it's really been eye-opening and interesting to see that I really only drank one of these today so far. So this challenge is definitely harder than I thought it was going to be. I guess that's why it's called a challenge. But overall, I'm feeling good. I just need to make sure that I up my drinking for today. Drinking water, that is. It's not one of those days, don't worry. But yeah, just a little day 4 update. Alright guys, I'm just about to go to bed. I just finished day 5 and I'm going to film an outro slash recap tomorrow on Sunday. But damn, this day was definitely the hardest because it was Saturday and it was a weekend, and I was kind of like out and about doing a bunch of different things, so definitely harder. But I'll let you know tomorrow the full overall results. All right guys, so yes, I just filmed the intro and my mom happily dumped 2 buckets of water on me, so I'm just gonna film the outro while I'm drying off. Might as well, right? So yesterday was day 5, today is Sunday, so I wanted to do a little outro slash recap of how the 5 days went. I would say that the first day wasn't terrible because I was like, I had it in the back of my mind, like, okay, I have to start this, everything like that. Now, the busier I got during the week, the harder it became, especially when I was out and about, because even though you might have a water bottle with you, it's hard to keep in mind, like, hey, I gotta be mindful about drinking this much water. And it was honestly harder than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, you know, 6 of these Popeyes like bottles, like nothing too bad. Honestly though, it was a challenge, guys. So I hope that eventually I can just get to a point where I can keep doing this and then I'll just automatically drink that much water. That would be amazing. But in terms of how I felt, so on day 1 and day 2, I didn't notice like a drastic difference or anything like that. I was just kind of, I felt normal. But day 3, I actually had a lot more energy and I was able to think clearer, which was interesting. Like day 3 and 4, I noticed a difference in how I was able to think. And so I was like, I wonder if that's like a side effect of it. So I was doing some research and I came across this fact that 80% of your brain is made of water. So that is a lot. And if you don't have enough water, your brain literally can't run properly. So even though you might not be feeling thirsty, like apparently sometimes when you're super dehydrated, you might not feel thirsty. You'll feel other things like nauseous, lightheaded, dizzy, tired, lethargic, mind fog, all those different things. So a lot of people don't realize that that's actually due to a lack of water. So definitely I noticed, oh my gosh, my socks. Definitely I noticed a difference in, I was able to think clearly. Like, you know those days where your mind is just kind of all over the place and you can't like talk properly? That could be because maybe you're dehydrated, aren't able to articulate your words and aren't able to think as clear. So that was a very interesting change. I also noticed that when I started my day off with drinking a couple bottles of the water, I was also able to kind of be more energized and start my day and be able to get right into it. And the other thing that I noticed is when I drank a lot of water, especially before a meal, I felt a lot more full. So I, wouldn't overeat, or I just ate as much to like fill my stomach up. So I definitely wasn't as hungry throughout the day, because usually I'll just snack, or if I'm feeling snackier throughout the day or something like that. But I didn't feel that, and I was pretty like stable throughout the day. Also, I felt like I was a little more balanced in just like mood and overall. The other thing is since I do work out and I'm a trainer and I'm moving around a lot, I think that extra water I really needed, because the more you're moving and sweating, you lose quite a bit of water. So I think I should be drinking even more than that, just the amount that I was sweating this week. So, but all in all, it was a great challenge. It was really eye-opening, and I'm going to continue to be drinking this much water every day as much as I can. I'm going to be mindful about it. And I kind of like the elastic band system too, because I looked down, there was a couple days where it was already like 2 p.m. and I had like 5 elastic bands on there, and I was like, crap, I barely drank any. And I was like, maybe that's why I'm not feeling too good right now. And then I just be like, okay, I gotta up my water intake. But yeah, I really encourage you guys to give this a try, and if you feel different, then maybe this is a good indication that you're not drinking enough water, because I know myself, I definitely was not drinking enough water before, and so was a really great learning experience. If you guys are not yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, drop a like and a comment down below if you want to see any other kind of challenges, and I hope that you guys have a killer day.